So I'm broadcasting this right now. So, obviously it's going to be broadcast quality right now. But I kind of wanted to just hold on. I gotta. I wanted to give my final thoughts on Security Breach. Um, because okay, yeah, it's worth it. So I finished Security Breach. Obviously, well, I got one of the endings. Um, and although it was probably my favorite part of the game, it is still my least favorite part of all of FNAF. I absolutely hate it. I hate this game as a whole. Um, I wouldn't say it's my. It's definitely not the worst game of all time that I've ever played. It's close, but it's definitely the most overrated game of all time. Um, and also the worst design game of all time. The game design. I'll get into that later. But anyway, it's not a good game, and it's it's an okay game at the absolute best. An okay game. That's as far as I will ever get with Security Breach. It's okay. And the reason why I say that is because I'm gonna get into goods here. My good side here. In terms of good, I definitely believe that the creators had good intentions and they genuinely wanted to make a good FNAF game and wanted to contribute to the lore and the story. Um, and I'll get into what I think they should have done right now, but then I'll get back to the goods. But I think that they definitely should have tried to make it their own story, and I feel like they did for the most part. Um, you know, I feel like they did a good job there, but if they just didn't bring back William, although yes, that is my favorite part of the game because I actually kind of enjoy William's design. It still sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck. It's decent, right? But it's not that cool whenever he's just standing there in the cameras. But I'll get into that later. But yeah, um, if they just didn't bring back William or the Blob, it would have been a lot better if they actually tried something new instead of literally just going back to the old. Oh, he always comes back. Whoa! And then they kill him, and then he dies at the end. It's just like, oh, is he gonna come back or what? Um, he will. He's going to. But it's just all right. So I'm not gonna get anything bad right now. But next thing, next good thing, the music absolutely slaps in this game. It is the only great thing about this game. The music design is really cool, and even the sound design is really good. It just wasn't used that well, I don't think. It wasn't implemented in the actual game all that well. But overall, the ambiance, the ambience, it was good. It was decent. For a FNAF game, it was really good. It was really, really good. Um, just wasn't used all that well. I think pre-patch, it would occasionally just cut out, and it was so annoying. Um, but, but yeah, the music slaps. It's so good. Genuinely, I really enjoy the music. But that's kind of a need for a FNAF game. It's really hard to screw up music unless you have an absolute brain dead fool making your music. So, I really enjoy the music. It's definitely it's gonna be iconic. You know what I mean? The ba 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 da, that's gonna be in my mind for the rest of days, or even the bum 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 bum. But I don't know, dun dun dun. That's good. That music was really good. Honestly, that's what I'm looking forward to in the FNAF franchise. Um, but I kind of wish that they did something that the new books did, the Fazbear Frights, and just made its own story. They could have done that. They could have made it a spin-off. They didn't have to make it the um, eighth, ninth game or whatever we're at now. They didn't have to do that. They could have made it a spin-off of the series, and it would have been just as good. It didn't even have to be Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. It could have been anything. You know, they could have maybe done it with a new cast of animatronics. I would have loved that. That would have been great. But mostly what is failing here is the story. That is what's really getting me. But I can't get into that yet. I'm going over the goods. Obviously, Williams' design is cool. I like the blob idea. I just hate how it's bringing back the old characters. At least allegedly, you know. Some people like me are like, no, maybe it's not. Hopefully it's not. Whatever. But let's get into the positives. I like... I don't like that. Oh, I like Monty. I like Monty a lot. He's probably my favorite. And for some reason, he is the most hated character. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of the things that I like about this game is just like, no, that's the worst part of the game. Like, shut up, dude. Like, I love Monty. Okay, he's way better than Roxanne. Roxanne's horrible, but I'll get into that later. It's hard to even talk about the good things that I like about the game. But anyway, I like the Faz cam. I yeah, I like the endos. It was a nice callback, I think, to the old Gary's mods, or I hope it was. You know, a nice little callback to the old Gary's mod, FNAF mods. That was really cool. And also, I'm kind of noticing something weird about this logo here. Do you notice how it's like a maze almost? Like there's openings to each letter and in the symbol? That's kind of weird. Isn't that kind of weird? But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much all the goods. Now let's get into the bads. This is going to be the most controversial part of the entire of my life. But if you've been watching my videos, you know this. But and if you want more of like a rant, like a more hatred, cussing, violent rant, go watch my series. Find This Freddy's Security Breach Sucks. Just start from. There is no part 1 to it. I should edit that and just make it part 1. But go back and watch that video if you want to hear more of a rant, and I'll show some clips of the gameplay. I'm not going to be doing that here because I don't have the capabilities of doing that without using every single ounce of storage on my phone. So go ahead and watch that. I'll show some gameplay over there. But yeah, anyway. Actually, I want to do something. Well, no, I don't want to play a game while I'm making this video. But let's get into the hatreds of this game. So, number 1, my least favorite part about this game is this crappy... I almost said a cuss word. This is the clean version. The horrible AI. The AI is absolutely awful in this game. It's absolutely horrible. Chica, especially for some reason. Chica, when the security box catches you, Chica can teleport towards you. Wherever you go, she teleports exactly where you are. With the other 2, it's more balanced, and it's kind of weird that I just realized that there are only 3 animatronics chasing you. That is so pathetic. Oh my god. Okay. The battle, like the little security office scenes, are horrible. Absolutely crap. Obviously, there's little highlights, like the endo part, which is literally 5 minutes long, if you go back and watch my video. And the Music Man part, that was cool. I forgot to add that over there. Actually, no, that part sucked. I hated that part. Yeah, the crappy AI. Just go look up. Look up clips. If you're literally, I don't understand how people aren't catching this. Like, are you blind? Like, just look at the game. On PS5, it ran like crap in the beginning. It runs a lot better now because post patch. But yeah, I hate the AI. The overall game design is absolutely horrible. How It's just so big and it's so bad. And the UI also is horrible. The map is impossible to use. It is impossible to use. It gives you absolutely no logos. It gives you absolutely no text. It's just a straight up map of the area. It's like a crappy dev map. It's so bad. Um, the animatronics, except Monty, look funky. They look too skinny. They look too just unrealistic. And I get it. This takes place in like 2038 or something. I don't even know. Maybe a couple years after FNAF 6, I'd say. I don't know. Who knows? I don't really care, honestly. I gave up. But I'll get into that later. But yeah, the game design is horrible. And yeah, the UI, the map sucks. The cameras suck. I don't think I used the cameras one time. I don't think I used the distraction feature except for when it was given to you. Maybe one other time. It's useless. Um, the overall missions are very vague whenever they tell you to go somewhere. At some points, they don't even tell you to go somewhere. You just have to find it. Sorry. Oh, Jesus, I'm sorry. You just have to find it. It's awful. And then, of course, let's get into something else that I really don't like, and it's just the horrible, horrible, horrible glitches. Maybe not now. They did fix them. They fixed a lot of them, but not on the PS4. It like frames still drop every 50 seconds. PS4 FNAF security breach is unplayable. You know, some people were like, "When are you gonna make a new video?" Well, I couldn't finish the game until I got a PS5. It's so dumb. It's unplayable. I said unplayable. It's unplayable on the PS4. It's absolutely unplayable. You can't play without a PS5 or a jacked up PC on freaking steroids. That's what you need to play this game. It's awful. But it is what it is. Whatever. Well, what can I do? Except just be mad about it. A lot of people want to know what my freaking problem was. Like, why was I so upset over a little kid's game? Also, I want to get into this first before I get there. It is a kid's game. It's made for kids. There's no blood. There's nothing. It's a little kid game made for little kiddies, so they can get their $40 and call it a freaking day. Take their mommy and daddy's credit card and call it a freaking day. Here, Scott, have my money. Here, Steel Wool, have my money. It's not Scott's fault, by the way. It's absolutely not Scott's fault. Sure, he was watching over it, but he wasn't working on it with him. They did everything. He didn't do a single ounce of that. You want to know why? Because it's a bad game. If you give Scott a ginormous engine by himself, he could have made a better game by himself without this crappy team of absolute idiots. Maybe it was Scott's bad judgment to give it to Steel Wool. It really was. They should just stick to crappy, horrible games like VR, because VR without a VR headset is crap. But anyway, what was I saying? I don't remember, but it's bad. I'm so disappointed. Yeah. Oh yeah. People always ask me, what is my problem with this game? It's a kid's game. Get over it. And I'll tell you my problem with it. My problem with this game is that it's a game that came out nearly 5 years. Oh, was it 5 years? I don't know how long it's been. Maybe 5 or 6 years since FNAF 6. Damn it. But what's such a kick in the nards about this is the fact that Steel Wool took a game franchise that I absolutely adore to my core. I love FNAF. I grew up with FNAF. It was my childhood. It really was. Like, if you look at my room, if you look in my room right now, it's hard to not see anything FNAF. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not saying that my whole room is decorated in FNAF. No, I mean, like, I have a few figures. I have a few old plushies. I gave a lot of them to my little brother, except the one, my first ever one, which is Foxy. I still have that one. It's on my shelf. I have all the books on my bookshelf, most of them. Obviously, I don't have every single Fazbear Frights. I want to, but I don't. I have the three novels. I have two of the graphic novels. I have the three Fazbear Frights. I have both of the Freddy files, except for the new one. I need to get that one though. And I have a physical copy of, FNAF 1 to 5, my personal favorites, obviously, excluding 6 and Ultimate Custom Night. I don't know why they didn't just wait for those to come out. I would have really rather had all of them in a collection rather than just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But hey, what's going on, buddy? But yeah. Um. Anyway, it's a disappointing game, and it will go down in history as my least favorite game of all time, and the most disappointing game of all time, definitely. But I wanted to get into one of my final little thoughts here, something that I wanted to bring up. So apparently, Trent obviously made this a big thing. He's freaking out about it, but because obviously Trent's going through his little Fortnite phase, of course. Um, FNAF is going to be possibly having a collab with Fortnite. This, to me, is going to be the breaking point for me. If FNAF gets a freaking does a freaking collab with Fortnite, I am done with FNAF. I'm never playing. I'm uninstalling Fortnite. The only reason why I have that installed is because of Trent. Okay, I hate that game so much. But if Trent wants to play it, we're playing it. But if Fortnite does a freaking collab, yeah, this is my final review. If Fortnite does a freaking collab with FNAF, I'm never playing Fortnite again. I'm literally going to block every single account that I can think of Fortnite. I'm going to do everything in my power to not see that, and I'm done with FNAF. Um, Same thing with Rick and Morty. Same thing with Batman. Same thing with freaking what was the other thing? John Wick. Same thing with literally anything Marvel. Freaking Jesus Christ. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. I couldn't just stop it, but anyway, if Fortnite does a collab with FNAF, I'm officially done with FNAF. Okay, but yeah, I'm done with FNAF if Fortnite does a collab. But other than that, if they don't, I'm gonna give the next game one more chance, and that's only I was gonna just quit after this crap, but Trent was like, "Please, man, just give it one more chance. Just I know this game was well, he didn't say that, but he was like, I know you don't like this game, but just give the next one more chance." I was like, "All right, Trent, I will, but only for you. I'm not no other reason, not because I have any hope. It's only for Trent, to make Trent happy." But you know, um, I'm disappointed and genuinely sad. Uh, I will always be sad whenever I think about this. And a memory I'll ever have of this game is just sadness. That's all I ever felt while playing it. It just felt like a remake, or and yeah, it felt like a crappy remake, you know. Um, but yeah, this is probably it. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna make a new video, try and find some new endings. I don't know. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.